Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. I'm sure you guys have seen the previous video I uploaded, so this is the video I was talking about. So I had 4 tops to make, and on this day I cut out 2 of the tops. I had drafted their patterns earlier. These are the patterns I was talking about. So I drafted them a day before, and this was the day I cut them out. I had a very short time to meet up with this order. So as late as it was, I needed to cut out at least 2 of the tops because I had previously drafted out their patterns. The place was a bit dusty, and because I had to cut on the floor, I needed to clean it up first. This was when my mother brought her wrapper. It seemed my mother had an issue with me cleaning, because why would she say this?
If you mop and sweep every day, will it be dusty?
Then why do you want to come and say it in a video? It's not me that is supposed to mop. It's not me that is supposed to mop and sweep.
I don't know about you, but in my house, there is something for everybody to do. And sweeping and mopping is not my job. I can do it when I feel like, just like today, but it is just not my job. Anyways, back to the reason for the video. If I say I'm making tops, I'm sure you can already tell that they will have to tie the rest as wrapper, as in wrapper that you see your mother's tie. Yes, so I had to cut out the part that they'll be tying as wrapper first before I will use the rest, that is whatever is left, to make the blouse. Usually it's not enough. That is why sometimes you see them adding laces as sleeve or other parts of the top. In case you are wondering what I'm using to record, it's a solar lamp. If you're a fashion designer, please let me know, how do you measure the wrapper that they have to tie? Usually they have to tie 2 wrappers, right? So how do you measure it? This particular wrapper, I measured it, the first one I measured it 2 yards and 15 inches, and the second wrapper I measured it 2 yards and 10 inches. So how do you measure your wrapper? Is it the same? Is it similar? Please let me know in the comments. After cutting out both wrappers, this is what was left. It wasn't so much, but I knew that I could come up with something from it. Now for the patterns. Of course, I drafted them already, so all I needed to do was to cut them out and start the cutting process. I almost forgot to mention the fact that the top I'm making, I was not given any style in particular to recreate. The style that was given to me only described the neckline and the sleeve that I was supposed to recreate. She went ahead to explain the way she wanted the top with her mouth. And here is what she said. According to the description she gave me, she said she wanted the back of the top to be fitted and the front should not be fitted. She didn't want peplon, she didn't want anything like gathers or pleats in front of it. She just wanted a normal simple blouse. She didn't want an extravagant blouse at all because they'll be tying wrapper with it. After thinking about it carefully, here is what I came up with. So after I drafted out the pattern, I did a slash and spread method for the front part. Can you see? After pinning down the patterns, I realized that I should have opened these sides up more, just so I could get the front to look a bit bigger than it should have looked. So I did it here, and I proceeded to cutting out the pattern. The management I studied in school had to exhibit itself here because I needed to manage this fabric in a way that I will get the front, the back, and even the sleeve. And thank God I was able to get them all. You guys, do you remember the video I made of my brother eating rice? This was the day I recorded him. You can never guess what time it was when I saw him with a plate of rice. So even as he didn't know I was recording him, he was the one who walked up to this place by himself.
Poor brothers of mine. If you don't remove your hand back.
Anyways, after cutting out the patterns, here is everything I cut out. I was able to get everything I needed, so thank God. But let's not forget that that was just 1 out of 4 of the clothes that I needed to make. I went ahead to cut out this second dress because I had drafted out the pattern the previous day. I was left with 2 other ones to draft, which I did the next day. I wasn't able to get the sewing process, but here is how the bustier for the first top looks like. This is simply perfect. Wait till you see how it looks on her. It was so beautiful. We finally had light and I got to sew the second top at home. This top still came out beautiful. Just look at how the bustier looks. It is so fine, neatly done, both in and out. Because the video is getting too long, I'm going to make a part 3 where I made the third top and my mother's top. So please stay tuned for that video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.